Let's bring in former Congresswoman Nan Hayworth. Nan is a member of the Independent Women's Forum Board of Directors. She's also a member of the Donald J. Trump for President Advisory Board. Nan, good morning.
Good morning, Cheryl. How are you?
Good. So many questions. The president certainly has threatened to cut Obamacare payments to insurers. Here's what he tweeted yesterday. He said, quote, "If Obamacare is hurting people, and it is, why shouldn't it hurt the insurance companies?" So what's going to happen, Nan, to health insurance premiums if he follows through with his threat in this tweet?
Well, insurance premiums could definitely go up, Cheryl, but here's the problem. They're already going up. The insurers have not been able to live under the terms of Obamacare. And what Obamacare did was basically provide a $1 trillion gift to the insurance industry and the bureaucracy. The plans are too expensive. They're more expensive than most people can afford. So the idea was, well, we'll subsidize the insurance companies so that they can make money, basically, off insurance that's too expensive for most Americans. It's an unsustainable system, which is why it's collapsing. 40% of counties across the country right now, Cheryl, have only one insurer to choose from, and 40 counties have no insurers. So the president's absolutely right. This is destined to collapse, and what he's trying to do, as you know, is motivate Congress, really put the heat under the Senate in particular to get this bill done.
Well, but wait a minute. He also has said, to be fair, in other tweets, let Obamacare fail. You just said that. I mean, if it's really going to be dead anyway in the next year or two, what is the better option? Because we've heard both ideas, frankly, from President Trump. Which would you pick?
I would pick taking action to make sure that Americans can actually get the care that they deserve with insurance that they can afford, and it can be done. And there are senators now, as you pointed out. Senator Paul is working on certain types of maneuvers that the executive branch can do to provide more affordable insurance to more people. Senators Graham and Cassidy are working on an option based on the Goodman Institute work, which is tremendous work, to try to open up the insurance marketplaces and make insurance more affordable and get the federal government's role appropriately managed. It would be much easier to pass any of these plans, Cheryl, if the Senate gives up its perquisite to block legislation from coming to the Senate floor unless they have 60 votes. The terms of reconciliation, which they use for the so-called skinny bill, are too narrow. It's going to be very hard for them to get 50 votes, even among Republicans, with the 51st vote being the vice president, let's say, to pass legislation. But they can craft a much better bill, the Graham-Cassidy bill, and even broader terms that would empower the marketplace and also assure that those who depend on Medicaid will get better value for the federal dollars and for their dollars that are put into it.
And Nan, we were actually showing our viewers, when you were talking about the Graham-Cassidy bill, we're actually showing the different facets of that bill. So it's another option. It's another idea, at least, on the table, and we need those ideas. Nan Hayworth, it was great to have you on the program this morning. Really appreciate you getting up early.
Great to be with you.